Hey y'all, it's Katie and welcome back to KateMas. We are going to be diving into another video, but per usual, as I've been doing, I do want to just throw it out there that I am doing a giveaway for the entire month of December. There are going to be 3 different winners. If you want to see what's included in those prizes, how to enter and whatnot, I'll have the video linked up here, and also it'll be the first link down in my description box, but it's just a way that I can give back to you guys, say thank you for sticking with me through this crazy summer that we've had. So yeah, in today's video, it was a little different than I had planned. I didn't think I was going to be doing a palette bingo today, but I couldn't get ready earlier, and since I figured I was able to do my base makeup amongst the kids and whatnot, and I just put them down for a nap, I was like, you know what? Perfect time to do a palette bingo and at least be able to do my makeup on camera and have it relatively quiet and calm as I get ready. And I am so excited to do another palette bingo because it's just so much fun, and that's one thing I have been looking forward to with KateMas, is being able to do more palette bingos. So anyway, today's video, as you already saw from the thumbnail, we are going to be using the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. I was looking back through my collection, and this was one palette that I remember just having so much fun with, and I just love all the colors in here, so I thought this would be the perfect palette to reach back in and do a palette bingo with. So yeah, that is what we're going to be doing today, and we can just dive right into picking the colors. Alright, so per usual, I am just using random.org. There are 20 shades in this palette, so let's see. Generate. We have number 13. Okay, trying not to blind you, but I'm just going to be going 1 through 4 this way. So we have 4, 8, what was it, 13, 12, 13. We have this surf shade right here. And that is going to be this really fun, really unique shade. It's almost like a seafoam type of blue, well, green, gold. It's definitely green gold, but it has a blue aspect to it. It's a really cool color. I do remember using that in the past, and I think I enjoyed it. It's more of a sheer type of color, so we'll see. But that's gonna be that'd be a pretty inner corner highlight. Okay, so, and I didn't even say, oh my goodness, I'm all over the place, but I picked 5 colors. So let's generate another one. 17. All right, so that would be, let's see, 8, 12, can I count? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, seashell, right below it, seashell. Ugh, I don't remember if I feel like I remember not enjoying this, but I mean, it feels very similar to the shade above it. It's pretty sheer. Yeah, it's more of like a topper shade because it doesn't have much color and it's quite powdery, but that's going to be our second shade. Oh dear, watch me get all shimmers. Okay, let's generate another one. 1. Easy on me, don't need to count. It's that pink shade right there, or it's kind of like it's like a dark pink, dark coral maybe, Flamingo. But it's a matte, so I'm excited. Oh no, it actually looks a little more peachy in person, I think. Let me do another one. Yeah, a little more peach to it. I'm going to do another swatch of that seashell. Yeah, that's such a powdery shadow, but I mean, it looks really pretty. Okay, we're going to generate another one. Number 8. 4, 8. Pink. At least all the colors are going together. This is also, is this a matte? This looks matte, but also, no, it's matte. I think it just got some glitter chunks in it. And it looks like a darker, pinkier version of the shade we just swatched. So there it is, right there. I feel like I'm a little blown out, so these shades are looking a little paler. But we got one more. Oh, give me a deep shade. I don't even know what I want, but I'm not super into the pink, so I kind of want something else. Let's see. We already got one, so we're going to generate again. 6. 4, ooh, 5, 6. This shade right here. I would have preferred a matte, but I can work with this. That is a beautiful shade. Ooh, yes. That is so pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so right away off the bat, I feel like I'm going to do this over the majority of my lid. Maybe I'll do a cut crease. This will be in the outer corner, and I'll use, what should I use? One of these in the crease. This I'll probably keep for my inner corner, and then the other shade I'll just put on my lower lash line, I think. Pretty simple and straightforward, but I feel like this is just such a nice, easy, harmonious group of swatches or group of colors from this palette Not gonna lie, I was hoping to get one of these yellows or orange like this row. I know I've done looks, like a look just using this row. It was so beautiful, but this will be fun. This will make me get into the pinks. So let's zoom in and get started. All right, so I just put some Essence, what was this? No, Catrice Eye Foundation primer down. I'm not crazy about this, like it works okay, but I don't know. Not crazy about it. On long days it can still crease and fade, but since it's halfway through the day, I figured a good time to use it. And then I also use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. That's what I'm blending in right now. You guys know my usual. This is so weird because I've already put, I've already done my base makeup, and if you're new to my channel, I always do my eyes first typically, so I put down a little powder on my lid. So I feel like this is just weird to have to be careful blending this in. Usually, like I said, eyes are my first step, so at this point, like, I wouldn't have to worry about like where it blended into, because I would just cover it and fix it with foundation and whatnot afterwards, but can't do that today. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that's blended out well enough. Okay, so what shade should I go in with first? I think I want to use this peachy shade in my crease. And we'll see, maybe I'll take some of that pink to deepen it up. I'm not sure. Let me pick the right brush. I'm gonna use this Crease BMX430 from MODA. Okay, that was Flamingo, that first shade. I always keep it on my hand because if I had to go off of memory, if I like wiped it off, chances are I would grab the wrong one. I just know it. Don't have the best memory. Yeah, so like that, really blown out, nothing too precise or anything. Oh, and also, since I have my base, I'm gonna try not to get too much fallout. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this really tiny E47 brush. Okay, so there we go. I feel like that was really easy and effortless on this side. But this side I feel like still looks a little, I don't know, just like it didn't blend out well. Not surprising, I feel like this is my better, easier eye in general when it comes to eye looks. I don't know, this eye never likes to cooperate. But anyway, this is what we're gonna go with, and then we're gonna move on to the two greens in this palette, or the shades that I have to work with. And I think I'm going to put this shade on the outer corner, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a cut crease and then apply that on top, just so it can really pop, since it is more of a sheer type of color. Okay, so that darker shade is Tidal Wave. I usually put mattes out here, but that is one thing that palette bingos are good for, making you use different textures in different areas. Yeah, I just find it so much easier to use mattes in your outer corner because it like blends up into your crease so much more effortlessly. I feel like it's always just a weird, harsh line there. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to dip back into that watermelon color, the one we put like really precisely into our crease. And then I'm just going to try to help diffuse out that shimmer, make it not look quite so weird. Now I'm going to take my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Precise Concealer. I forget who, it was someone on Instagram. I think it was Beauty Deals BFF. One of those like deal type Instagram pages that said that she uses this for her cut crease because it's so precise. And while I do agree, like I really like it because, you know, you can just grab this and go. I'm sure you can tell, but it applies too much. So even though it's nice to not have to get a separate concealer brush, I feel like I always do still need to tap it out just because it's too much. It always has too much concealer on it, like on the little applicator thing. Like that, and then going in with a very flat brush like this Stilazzi S500. I'm going to pick up that Surf shade and apply it. Yeah, definitely I feel like for me and my preferences, needs that base to really make it pop, because it's just such a like an understated color. Like, it's beautiful, it's showing up, I think, really nicely. It's not like it's non-existent, but it's just such an interesting color. I feel like it needs that lighter base to make it stand out and be seen. Getting some fallout. Let's hope this comes up. I am not an expert when it comes to removing fallout. Let's see, this looks like a good, just a little bit right here. Okay. Whew, close one. Okay, so I went ahead and did my wing liner since I was pretty much done with everything, and I want to give it some time to dry before I do my inner corner. But of course, the day when I'm like, I'll just do a big wing, I really kind of nail the thin, very tiny and elongated and precise wing, so I'm just gonna leave it. Like I said, not crazy about how it just, I don't know, it feels like it ends. I was thinking about it, and it probably would have been a good idea to try to do a full cut crease, and then bring it up and then to pile on the tidal wave there, and that would probably made it look good and really jive with having a shimmer on the outer corner. But I'm not gonna do that because I have some guys here working at our house. We're putting in a screen, or we're screening in our back porch, and I really don't want to go out when they're done with their job with a full cut crease. I just feel like that'll be a little bit much. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave it like this, and we'll keep on trucking. It's fine, I don't care. All right, just going in with a black gel liner. Sorry if you don't like this part. This is from Sleek, and it's extremely soft and easy to apply. Okay, so now that we have that, let's do the lower lash line. I want to use, what shade? You know what? I want to take a really precise brush like this from Doll 10 Line Definer, and I'm going to pick up that tidal wave, and I want to really focus that just on the outer corner. And then I'm going to take, ooh, which one? One of these. I think I'm going to go with, it doesn't really matter. I feel like they're both pretty close. I'm going to go with the darker pink, just since I have this really tiny brush. I feel like that'll work out well to diffuse this. I always feel like it's the hardest for me to connect back up to here without dragging my eye down too much by making it too heavy. Oh, and the pressure is real because my eyes are all done, or my face is all done. Kind of like that, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of softness. Then going back in with that tidal wave. Want to make sure you can really see it. Like that. Alright, and then last up, I'm going to take this Detailed Dazzler from Doll 10 and go into that seashell. Part of me feels like I should spray this or something. You know what I've seen Annette do sometimes? She'll put concealer on her inner corner. Let's see how that works for me, because I just feel like this shadow needs something to stick to because it's so flaky. So I'm just going to go back over and tap a little bit of concealer, trying not to aggravate my eye, and then I'm going to pick up seashell, tap it off really well so I'm not getting powder everywhere in my eye. All right, like that. I think that looks pretty. So at this point, I'm going to put on mascara and then we'll be done, I think. We used all the shades and that was pretty low-key, very easy palette bingo to do, which I'm not complaining about. Alright you guys, so there you have it. This is the completed look. I did go ahead and put one of these, I forget what they're called, but they're the L'Oreal liquid lipstick. I think it's like Rouge collection or something. lip color Rouge, but it's in the shade 416 I Create, but I figured it would be the perfect just nude pinky lip to go with this eye look. But yeah, this is the completed look. I'll go ahead and stick up close-ups like I always do in my palette bingos, but this overall was a really fun, relatively easy look to come up with. It definitely made me pair colors that I wouldn't have paired together just because I tend to ignore my pinks. So that was fun to kind of be forced to use some matte pinks in my look, and I think it turned out really pretty overall. That surf shade, the seafoam color, is so pretty. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. How did this look turn out? What would you have done differently? I always do like to hear that as well. If you would have put colors in different areas and whatnot, definitely fill me in down below and feel free to pitch in what you would have done differently. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this palette bingo. Yeah, I really enjoyed this palette. I enjoyed it when I reviewed it and just had a lot of fun working with it once again. And definitely a palette I want to try to remember to pull back out in the spring. I feel like I have a hard time reaching back in for my palettes just because I'm always trying new palettes every month, but this was just so much fun. I really do need to take the time to bring it back in. I'm pretty sure it's permanent, so yeah, it's just a great palette all around, and I think the looks you get from it are really pretty. So anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to enter my giveaway if you are interested. Links down below, and yeah, I will see you guys very soon in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.